Howdy ho, Andrew here, aka Calp here. Welcome to the Onion Buns. It's time for another edition of hilarious gaming stories. So I think this week I'm going to go to EQ. This is one of my favorite stories. I literally was only talking to myself, but I did it in character, and by the end of it, I wandered off, and I got a tell, I guess about 30 minutes later. I guess the guy had been AFK, and he just sent me a tell, and he just like rolls on floor laughing my ass off. Thanks, I read everything you wrote, and I was howling in laughter. So what did I do? I used to play a character named Grud Bludgeon Beater. I originally rolled up Grud in AD&D. He was a half-orc. This was second edition. He was a lawful good half-orc fighter whose sole desire was to be civilized, but he had a 3 intelligence. So it was quite the challenge. I mean, he would travel around with a hammock and a pillow, and he wanted to be civilized. He didn't want to be like his half-orc brethren. So I'm playing EverQuest. I rolled up Grud as I think it was an ogre shaman, I think is what I made him in EverQuest. And so I was in the zone and I was playing, and I had to go to the other zone. So you know, in EverQuest, you go from one zone to the other, and I get to the end of the zone, and it was Desert of Row. And I get to the end of Desert of Row, and there's a person standing there, and he's got one of these big flaming swords. And at that time, that was the epic weapon to try and get, and it was a nightmare to get. It took so long, and he was just standing there. Now, I didn't know he was AFK at first, so I'm standing there, and in my Grud speak, I'm typing it, and I'm like, nice sword, is pretty. Me's want sword like that. Me's thinks you should give me sword. I take to Troll City, and I get flame put out so that you know burn yourself. And I went on like this for, oh God, must have been about 15 minutes. I was just typing away, blah, 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 all in character, typing away about how, you know, it was too dangerous for him to be carrying around this sword because it had a flame, and we need to put this flame out for his own protection. And I'm thinking for the good of him, and just on and on and on like this. And then, you know, I figured out, okay, he's AFK, so I wandered away. And like I said, about 30 minutes later, I get this tell from him going, oh my God, that was so awesome. Thank you so much.